Tiamo, can you unmute yourself? Tiamo, you there?
It doesn't let me, Casey.
Well, you are. Welcome. Okay, Tiamo.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Just fine, thanks. Now, I'm going to go through the cards, and I want you to say stop at any time, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
As I go through the cards, Tiamo, say stop.
Stop.
Oh, you got to be faster than that.
Stop.
Come on, Tiamo.
Stop.
Right there. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to turn away. So I can't see it, but I want everybody to see that card. Everybody sees that card?
Yeah.
Remember that card. Can you all remember it? Good. Now I'm going to snap my fingers, Tiamo. Can you snap your fingers? Close enough. Okay. Your card is gone, by the way. In fact, if you were to count, we'd only have 51 cards in the deck. Isn't that weird? So the question is, where did the card go? Right there in my mask.
That's so cool.
Thank you. Thank you, one and all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first honor of the first performer today goes to the producer and director of these wonderful magic shows. When we first started getting into quarantine, it was his idea to do this, and he has worked tirelessly to bring you the finest in magic every week. He may look familiar to you if you haven't come to a magic show here before. He is a regular at Forest Park. He's one of the featured performers at LOL Comedy Club. He's also well known as a DJ throughout the tri-state region. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Omar Illusion.
Hi, hello, there we go. Good morning, evening. Happy first day of summer on this beautiful spring kind of wintry day. Hopefully we can all fall together into a beautiful magic love and enjoy some of this show today. First thing I wanted to try with all of you is first let's loosen up a little bit. Let's stretch out our hands. Now I know everybody's been in front of the computer, been sitting down at home. Some of you have been running around, but that's all right. I want to make sure you don't hit the person next to you if you happen to have people around. Spread out your hands like so. Very carefully. I would like you to take one hand, turn it upside down. Good. Take another hand, turn it upside down. Now, without hurting yourselves, all we're going to do is lift up one hand, lower the other, bring them around, grab your fingers nice and close together. I can see some of you in the Zoom class right over here. I can see that you're not doing it. Make sure that your fingers are tucked together and the thumbs are down. Okay. With those thumbs down, you're going to move them left. You're going to move them right. And very carefully, without letting go, gently turn your thumbs up. Awesome. Now, I know some of you probably are not sure exactly how that works, but you do want to show us that you enjoyed it. There are reaction buttons on the bottom, and I can see all you have to do is put your round of applause or your thumbs up and show all of your performers that you enjoyed the magic tricks and the show. I would like to get a volunteer, so I'm going to borrow someone for just a second. Let me see. I see Grady. Hello, Grady Jacobs. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Right. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, buddy?
13.
13 years old. So I'm sure you've done some card tricks before. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know about playing cards? Like, the different shapes?
Yeah.
All right. So if I ask you to pick a shape, don't say rectangle. What card would you pick?
All right.
Hold on, don't say it. Don't say it. I want you to think about it. Matter of fact,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Can you go back one? Sorry.
Let's sing a song full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, forever strong, forever brave. Memories like this never end. They don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there. Close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on.
Kind of.
Close to the sun.
Kind of. Nine of clubs.
Close to the sun.
Nine of clubs.
He's to the ones who let shine through the rain. I'm so still for something more. Won't forget your name. The tide is high, say goodbye, set it down. And all those things that we saw come through the waves. So when I'm gone, I'll be right there. Close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep
for
holding
the very first time, you said the card, the nine of diamonds. Is that correct?
Yes.
Nine
Nine
of
of
diamonds,
clubs.
nine of clubs.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't the nine of diamonds.
It was clubs. Ooh. Huh.
Well, thank you very much for helping me out with that, Grady. Again, for those of you who did enjoy it, you're welcome to show us your round of applause by pressing your reaction buttons on the bottom. I am going to show you guys a couple of things that I've been working on. Actually, I've had an idea to try to make a bunny rabbit appear, but it's very tough to get the bunny rabbit out of her quarantine cage because she's enjoying all the food that she's having. So I'm going to try to show you how to make a bunny rabbit appear out of a hat using our magic word. Most people use the magic word abracadabra. So if we can get everyone nice and loud on the count of three, all you have to do is type on Facebook abracadabra in the text. If you're here joining us, you're welcome to mouth it, and I can see you on the screen. Ready? One, two, three. Say abracadabra. And that's simple. We made a bunny rabbit appear. Ooh. Now, I hear some of you might be mispronouncing that. It's not boo, it is ooh. Okay. We'll try to make it disappear again using a different magic word. One of my favorite movies, even better magic word, hocus pocus. So if you can type it in the text or just mouth it out loud, once again, say hocus pocus. And that's the magic word that makes the bunny rabbit disappear. See? Now the bunny's gone, but we did. Hmm. I think we might have said the wrong magic word. It was alakazam. That's what it was. Alakazam. That's the magic that we're going to use. If we can all say alakazam, perfect. And that's the magic word that brings the bunny rabbit right. Alakazam, hocus pocus. Ah, oh, that's what it was. It was abracadabra and hocus pocus together. It's a new magic word, abracahocus. Can everybody say abracahocus? Perfect. That's the magic that we're going to. Okay, you know what? Maybe we used the wrong magic word. We're gonna give this a try another time with different magic words. But I did want to show you guys. While we've been on vacation, I've been working on some other things outside of magic. I've actually learned how to beatbox. I've learned how to do some new things outside of magic. For For those who don't know what beatboxing is, it's being able to use the drums without having drums, only your mouth. Now, I know I can't practice this in public right now, but I would like to show you guys a little something. Matter of fact, one of the first instruments that I tried to learn was how to do congos. Now, it's really tough to do congos. It's yeah, I can't do congos, but I did find a drum set, and I could use the cymbals there, the beat here, and using that together, I learned that I can make sounds with the voice, and it almost sounds like a drum. If you close your eyes, but I didn't think that would work too well, so I figured maybe I could learn a sax. Nah, not for me. Perhaps the guitar would be a fun thing to learn. So again, using the magic words that we learned from the beginning, everybody say abracadabra. And I'll be taking guitar lessons for the rest of the weekend. Thank you all very much. Please stick around. We have a wonderful show. Gary, back to you.
Oh, let's hear for Omar Illusion. Wow. All right, I need the help of somebody right now. Casey, you there, Casey?
Yes, I'm here.
There you are. Good to see you. This is a promise that I made to Casey,
Oh.
and I always keep my promises. See, people ask where we get our ideas for magic all the time, and the fact is, walking around the city when we were able to, and I got this idea because there was a gentleman playing a card game with 3 cards. It was a gambling game, and I don't play cards much. And I definitely won't gamble with cards. But I came up with this thing that I call the 3 water Monty. Now, in order to play the 3 water Monty, the first thing you need is
Water.
vodka. That's right. We're in quarantine. No, it's water. And we need 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. 3 cups. Now, don't worry. I'm going to teach you how to play, Casey, okay? So we put...
Okay.
That's enough. Now, this is called move number 1. Casey, where's the water?
In the middle.
Good. Now, this is called move number 2. We'll follow that with the move number 1. And where's the water, Casey?
The middle.
Good. Now, we're going to do a move number 1, move number 1, move number 2, move number 2, and a move number 1. And where's the water?
The middle.
See? It's easy. And this would bring us to what's affectionately known as the betting round. This is where the money goes on the table. Now watch carefully. We're going to do a move number 1, move number 1, move number 1, move number 1, move number 2, move number 1, move number 2, move number 2, move number 1, move number 2, move number 1, move number 2, and a move number 1. And where's the water?
The middle.
Here? Guess again.
What? The
This one?
right hand. Yeah.
Sorry.
The other one.
As you can see, it's not there either. That's why you never play the 3-card Monty, ladies and gentlemen.
Where did it go?
All right. Our next performer, very dear friend. He's a regular at Magic at Coney. he is one of the busiest performers out there. Normally, he would be working 360 days a year. And we're glad to see him join us here at Virtual Interactive Magic. He hails from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Crossan.
All right. All right. A classics of magic comes from the country of Egypt. Yes, it's considered to be the oldest magical effect in the world, and it's called the legendary cups and balls. Now, this particular effect, as I said, originated from the country of Egypt. Release of this was found on the Western Papyrus scroll, dated about 2500 BC. That's a long time ago, folks. That's even older than my mother. My sentiments exactly. It's also considered to be the most popular magical effect in the world also. Magicians by the thousands perform this particular effect. Some use 3 cups, others use 2 cups. However, I, Phil Crossan, artist of illusion, am going to perform this astounding illusion using just 1 cup. I'm impressed anyway. And in this bag is where the money is, folks. Check this out. All right, we begin with a blue scarf, a beautiful blue scarf. Yes. Let's see what else we have. Something refreshing. A shot glass. Oh, but there's a ball inside. The shot glass is empty. But hey, it's 5 o'clock someplace, right? All right. And the last is Traveler's Teacup, folks. Yes. All right, so now let us rehearse what we have. We happen to have, once again, a blue scarf, an empty shot glass, ball, and a cup. Now, the reason we use a ball and a cup is that it proves the validity and the solidity of the cup itself. Watch. When the ball is dropped into the cup, it does not drop through the cup at all. That is because both the ball and the cup are independently solid, void of trap doors, hidden compartments, panels, mirrors, false bottoms, and escaping gases. And at my age, that's important. Trust me on that. Next, we take the ball, place it right into the pocket. All right? So we don't forget where that ball is. There it is. Yet the ball is going to pass from the pocket and land very mysteriously right under that traveler's teacup. Okay? Now, the magic begins. The ball is placed into the pocket, yet will pass from the pocket and land right under that traveler's teacup. Everybody, isn't that amazing? Yes, indeed. Now, some would call this a type of optical illusion, especially since it looks as though solid can pass right through solid, just like that, everybody. It is a complete mystery. However, the object is very, very simple, and that is the ball is placed into the pocket, yet will pass from the pocket and land very mysteriously right under that traveler's teacup. Okay? Try it one more time, now that you know what to look for. The ball is placed into the pocket, yet will pass from the pocket and land very mysteriously right under that traveler's teacup. Everybody, what do you think, huh? All right, whoops. There goes the ball. Now we come to the tragedy of the shot glass. And there's a reason why it's called the tragedy. Some of you might guess. It's empty. That's the real tragedy. And that's why we have the handkerchief to cover its shame. Next, we place the ball right on top. And to keep the ball from jumping off, we place the traveler's teacup right over. However, the ball did not disappear, folks. It just passed through the handkerchief and landed right under the shot glass. How about that, everybody? You like that? All right. Now, I'm going to teach you how I did this. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You see, while I was getting set up earlier, I took a little chemistry and I sprinkled it all over the top of the ball, just like this. It's safe and non-toxic, at least for me. And here's how it happened. It enabled me, see. Here's what I mean. You see, when I placed the ball into the pocket, the molecular structures of that ball rendered it completely, totally invisible. I wouldn't tell anybody. But it enabled me that I can take the ball out of the pocket undetected by any person and deposit it right under that traveler's teacup where it is right now. You see? There it is. It worked. But I can do something even better and bolder. You see, I can retrieve that ball from under that traveler's teacup, place it back into the pocket where its molecular structure once again alters, rendering it completely visible again. Hey, hey! You're probably not buying that, are you? That's okay. That's okay. Because it's a perfect segue to introduce another brand of demonstrator that would pervert, yes, pervert the cups and balls into a so-called game of chance. Maybe you've heard of them before. These people are called hustlers. Yes, hustlers. You recognize them by how they pervert even the very names of the cups and balls. Like they would call it the hinks, the dinks, the blocks, or the nuts. And the idea is this. The hustler is baiting the unwary spectator to place a wager as to where the ball is. Now they see the ball placed into the pocket, so naturally that's where they place their wager. But imagine the shock in discovering that the ball was never in the pocket, but actually right under that traveler's teacup the whole time. Yes, people have lost vast amounts of money betting on this supposed game of chance. People have even lost property betting on this supposed game of chance. In fact, people have even lost clothing betting on this supposed game of chance. How do you explain this? That's my problem. Which is one reason why that in 1584, the great Reginald Scott wrote the very first comprehensive treatise on the conjuring arts for the Western world. In it, he exposes the wiles of the hustlers by suggesting the following. That while the ball is being placed into the pocket, all attention is on the ball that's placed into the pocket and not on that duplicate ball that's under the traveler's teacup. Of course, I'd never do such a thing, folks. I never would. No. Instead, I prefer a more conventional method. I prefer a magical moment. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the mystery of the teacups. How about that? Do you like that? Thank you very much. All right. Next, I have for you a classic of magic that's not quite as old as the oldest magical effect in the world, the legendary cups and balls. No, but it is, I believe, just as elegant. We'll move this out of the way a little bit and show you the ancient Chinese linking rings, the classic of magic. And the fact is that the reason that it's a classic is because it's timeless. It transcends time. I wish it would transcend my space a little bit. Check this out. Here we have a set of rings, 1, 2, 3, and 4 rings. All right. These rings are made of solid metal. They are seamlessly welded at one spot, just like this. Here's one. Here's another one of its kind. You can see for yourself. 1, 2 solid metal rings. They link just like this. One right to the other, just like that. It's a mystery, folks, but some of you may think that I've gone a little fast on that one. Fair enough. Fair enough, I say. So we're going to just slow it down a little bit. Again, a solid metal ring seamlessly welded at one spot. Here's another one of its kind, just like this. Solid metal. All right, we'll link it very, very slowly. You can see that it seems to almost melt together, just like this. One right to the other, just like that. However, as mysteriously as the rings will join, they also have a unique ability in that they're able to separate as well. How about that? Yes, indeed. Now, the beauty of the ancient Chinese linking rings is the versatility of said set. You see, they can be performed in very large stadiums and thousands of crowds of people, or very small and intimate settings, because the rings actually look as though, even from a distance, that they link together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I want to show you a little something here that I think you'll really appreciate. 4 together. 4 on 2, 2 on 2, and 1 on 1. Yes, indeed. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All together now. I will attempt to unlink the rings one at a time, a feat seldom performed. Yet, I will attempt to do it for you right now. Here's the first ring, ring number 1. All right, what comes after 1? What comes after 1? You got it. 2. And finally, 3 and 4. The ancient Chinese linking rings. Thank you very much, everybody. All right. Now we're going to slow things down a little bit before we go to our grand finale. You don't want to miss that grand finale. But for this, I'm just going to slow it down a little bit with an illusion with only one piece of rope. An illusion with only one piece of rope. Now, each rope has one middle and 2 ends to it, naturally. And I'm going to tie the ends in a knot like this, which leaves for us an exposed middle. I ought to know about exposed middles. That's my problem. But seeing that we are very safety and health conscious, I'm going to take out a pair of safety scissors for you. Check it out. Check it out. Safety scissors. Now, watch this. You'll get a kick out of this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Check it out. A knotty rope. No? Okay. All right. As we untie that knot, here we have a long and a short rope. Watch. Equal, everybody. What do you think? And that's really not too bad, considering that this is an illusion with only one piece of rope. Yes. Now, as I said before, each rope has one middle and 2 ends to it. Oh, how that happened. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, each rope has one middle and 2 ends to it. What I'm going to, oh, I'm sorry. How that happened. 1, 2, 3 ends, 1 middle. We can work with that. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's impossible. You'd need 2 ropes for 4 ends. Well, now I'm going to unite the ropes back into one accord now. It's one accord. I'm batting on nothing today. Well, that's because I didn't really get to say the magic words. And the magic words for today is, well, it's not alakazam, and it's not abracadabra, and it's not hocus pocus. The magic word is presto. Watch. Presto. And that ends the illusion with only one piece of rope. Thank you very much, everybody. And for the grand finale of this particular magic act, I want to thank Omar and the rest of the guys for bringing me on today. I'm going to show you the famous shadow box of Shangri-La. Here it is. The famous shadow box of Shangri-La. Inside the box, you will notice it's completely and totally empty, nothing inside. However, not for long. You will see for yourself. Famous shadow box of Shangri-La. A box of pure imagination produces a live Bunny Rabbit. And that is the end of my act. My name is Phil Crossan. I am an artist of illusion. And I bring you now over back to Gary. Thank you very much, everybody.
Let's hear it for Phil Crossan. Whoa. All right. I'll need a volunteer for this. And let's see. Francesca Lemon.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Me too.
Where are you?
Hello.
Good. All right. Hi, kids.
Why is our screen
Hi.
so
Now, I need Mom to do this because it's a gambling thing.
Mom.
She
Mom.
left already? Mom, come on over here.
Mom. She'll be right back.
Now, we're in quarantine, so I figured when I had to go out, I might as well get some M&Ms. Is Mom there?
One, two,
Mom is coming.
check, testing.
Okay.
One, two, mic check, testing. Testing, testing.
All right, so I have four of my favorite M&Ms.
Who's
I'm
gambling?
going to place a $10 bet.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, good. We missed you.
I'm sorry.
$10 on my four. I bet I know your favorite M&M from these four. Okay, I went out, bought the M&Ms, laid them out, and now $10 riding on it. What's your favorite M&M?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue. I knew that. Sorry, you lose.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't.
Well, you
get-
said you knew my M&M. Why did I tell you? Oh.
What does that
Oh,
say?
it's written on the. Ah.
You won chance.
No, you will choose blue.
Sorry. Better luck next time. All right. Our next performer is another very dear friend. We've been working together for longer than I'd like to admit. He also will look very familiar to you. He was a featured performer at Ninja themed restaurant, a regular at LOL Comedy Club, and he's one half of the off-Broadway performance of Two Jokers in Every Deck. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Allen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our virtual magic show. And thank you so much for coming out here today. I don't know about the rest of the guys. I do appreciate it, because if you guys weren't willing to be here to watch this show, I'd be doing all my tricks for my dog, Mr. Brownie, and he has seen them all. So thank you so much, guys. You know, when I tell people that I'm a magician, that's my job, I'm a professional magician, the first thing they usually say to me is, "Hey, that's super cool." I'm like, "You're right, it is. Thank you so much." The second thing they say to me is, "Hey, how'd you get your start in magic?" And I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I will. I got involved in magic because my older brother, John. It's true. Magic was one of his many, many hobbies growing up, and I, being one of his family members, was also one of his built-in audience, so I saw all of his magic tricks. He had this one he did me that really blew me away. He took a handkerchief, a lot like this one. He showed both sides to it. Showed his hand empty, covered his hand like this, snapped his fingers like that, and made a live white dove appear just like that. I don't do that trick. I never learned it, but I did learn this one a long time ago. I call this the magic of rehydration. Yes, much needed. Thank you so much. Well, I'm not here to talk about my brother. I'm here to show you guys a little bit of magic that I do. You know, I got involved in magic a long time ago because I like to perform. Well, to be honest, I do this because I have a condition. It's called a desperate need for attention. Oh, it's true. It's true. I have a desperate need for your attention. So desperate, in fact, I'm going to show you guys a magic trick, and then when I'm done, I'm going to tell you how it's done. I will share with you the magician's secret. So watch carefully. It's a little classic of magic, which starts out with a little white handkerchief. And all you do is you take the white handkerchief, right? You take the white handkerchief and you place it into your fist. And then, snap of the fingers, as I pull it out of my fist, it turns red. Yes. White into red. This color into that color. In and out. Now, some of you may have seen this trick before, but that's okay. I'm still going to do this. Desperate need for your attention. Remember that. So it goes in one hand and it comes out the other. And all the way inside there one way and it comes out all the other way like this. Boom! It changes color just like that. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, hey, can you go the other way with it? Of course I can. I can go one way with it, then the other way with it. Well, here, let me show you what I mean. I can take that red handkerchief, it's like so, snap of the fingers, and pull it out, and it turns back to white. One color to another. Red to white. This into that. Some of you may have seen this trick before. Well, you have. I just did this 3 seconds ago. So stay with me, people. So as you see, it goes in one way, and it comes out the other. And when I'm done like this, red's gone to white, white back to red, and ta-da, that's the trick. Now, of course, I did promise I'd teach you guys the secret. And I will. But you guys, you have to promise. You have to promise, like, cross your heart, hope that you'll never tell anybody the secret to this trick, because it is a magician's secret. And here's how it works. You see, some of you may have already figured it out, actually. I'm using 2 handkerchiefs. Yes, a red and a white. A red and a white handkerchief. That's how the trick's. I'm not changing one color to another. I'm simply changing their positions. And here's how it works. First thing you want to do is you're going to need 2 handkerchiefs about the same size, but 2 different colors. That's important because if they're the same color, it's really not much of a trick. So you take one handkerchief, and I'll put it in a pocket somewhere, and I'll keep it there for a bit. And the other one, I hide in my hand. So before I start, before I can see Gary's about to introduce me, I take my red handkerchief and I hide it in my hand. When I mean hide it not like this. You don't let it stick out. That's not hiding. That's called stupid. So what you do is you want to hide it in your hand so it doesn't stick out. And once it's all the way hidden inside my hand like this, like that, then you're ready to go. And what you got to do is you got to keep this hand closed, of course. And that's why that first piece of magic I did for you guys didn't really have to open my hand very much, did I? No. Now you don't want to, because if they do, they're going to see the red handkerchief, right? And then next thing you're going to do is you're going to get that white handkerchief. Yeah, hold on a second. Where did I put that? Okay. There we go. It got stuck in my pocket. Take the white handkerchief, and when you're ready, what you're going to do, you take the white handkerchief, and you're going to push it, and you're going to push that one. Well, you're going to take that white handkerchief and push it in the hand, right, where you've hidden the red one. You see how that works? So you have a red handkerchief and a white handkerchief, and that's how the whole trick works. Ta-da! But you know what? I'm not going to stop here. I could, but I'm not going to. Because remember, when I started this, I said I did this because I have a desperate need for attention. So I'm going to go a little further, and I'm going to show you a blue handkerchief. And then, with a little snap, I'm going to show you a yellow handkerchief. I could stop there, but I really don't want to. I like the attention. So I'm going to show you the green handkerchief. Now, I could, of course, stop there. But why if I can show you the purple handkerchief? So I have red, green, yellow, purple, all those handkerchiefs. What could I possibly top that? Well, of course, with the orange handkerchief. That's what you do. You top it with the orange handkerchief. And then what I do is I take all those handkerchiefs around, I wave them around my hand where I put the white one and made it disappear. Now, hopefully, I have your attention. And how am I doing? Can everyone see me okay? Good. You know, doing magic, there are, magicians like to work with different things. Some magicians like to do card tricks, coin tricks. Some magicians like to work with rabbits and doves. And as you saw before with Phil, some magicians like to do tricks with ropes. Now, doing magic all this time, I've learned a few things, a few rope tricks, well. I also learned how to tie some certain magical knots. And I want to share some of that with you guys right now. With this one piece of rope here, what I want to do is I want to show you a magical knot. And the first magical knot I want to show you is watch carefully. I tie it around like this, go like this, and watch carefully with a little tug. 1, 2, 3. I have a knot, you see, because there's not a knot there. There's no knot. So I call that first one the knot. That's a knot, N-O-T, knot. With a, you know, that was a lot funnier in my head. It really was. So here, I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to show you another one. Here we go. Watch. Okay, I'm going to tie a knot in there a little bit. There you go. And like this. Oh, there we go. Now that one I call a slip knot, because if you want to, you can slip it right off. That's called a slip knot. So we'll get rid of that. Another one I want to show you. Actually, this one I learned when I was in the Cub Scouts, and it's worth sharing with you guys right now. Watch carefully with a little pull there. Slow little pull. You can see it start to form. I create a square knot. Can you guys see it okay? That's called the square knot right there. It's so cool. The nice thing about the square knot is I go like this, comes right off, right into your hand like that. That's called the square knot right there. Now, here's the thing about magic. Sometimes people wonder if you can do it again. I hear it a lot. Do it again. I'm going to repeat the trick, but I got to make it different. You never want to really repeat a magic trick for anybody. That's a little room of magic. So I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. So watch carefully. Again, I do that little square knot I made. Here's the second one. Watch carefully. And now they become linked together. 2 square knots for the price of 1. But you know what? I've been doing this for a very long time. In fact, I used to work at a restaurant doing magic for people. And that was one of my first real professional jobs as a magician. I would go from table to table doing magic for people, right at their table for top for them. And sometimes I get paid to do it, which that's why I call it my first professional job. And sometimes I'd get tipped. Now, in the beginning, I wasn't that good, so I didn't make big tips. Later on, a couple years later, I actually did pretty well. And the place was called Ninja New York. It's not around anymore. And what it was is everyone dressed like a ninja, including me. If you feel the need to laugh at that, go ahead. Everybody else, most of my family, all of my family does me. Heard me say that. Now, the thing about Ninja New York is you get a lot of locals and people in the area, but sometimes you get people from other countries visiting and they'll look for someplace to eat, someplace with good Japanese food and entertainment, and that's what we were. So I'd get people who from like some different countries who would tip me in their currency because they didn't have any American currency on them, which wasn't a bad thing. I remember one time I did a table for someone from Australia and they tipped me with an Australian $100 bill. Now I thought that's amazing. I didn't make $100. In Australia, I made $100. But when you do the exchange, which is what I did the next day, I found out I actually only made $64 because that's the exchange rate from Australian money to American money. But $60, 64 to be exact, that's not a bad tip at all. No, that's actually a very good tip. And then I remember somebody tipped me in euros one time, 20. That's okay. $20 euro tip, that's a good tip. That really is. It's nothing to sneeze at. Then somebody one time tipped me with a Chinese yen, as they call it, $100 yen. That's worth about $12 in U.S. currency right now. So again, not as good as a 20, but it was okay. It was a good tip. It was a nice tip. Then one time someone tipped me with a 50 from South America, and that's actually that's only worth about $2.35, to be honest with you. I'll be honest, let me share with you one of my favorite tips to get there. And I didn't get all the time, but sometimes I did. I would get tipped, depending, on the person, of course. My favorite, which of course was the US $100 bill. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you agree that's a great tip. Didn't get it all the time, but I did get a few. I miss those days, let me tell you. You know, I'm about done. We have a little time left. I want to do one more for you guys. See, when I tell people I'm a magician, besides saying how cool I am and, where I got my start and, I have a condition, desperate need for attention and places I work and things I learned, people will say, can you do a card? Well, actually, for a lot of times, first thing they'd say is, you're a magician, huh? Can you make my wife disappear? And I'm like, no, that's a kidnapping. We don't do that anymore. No. And then say, hey, can you make $100 bill appear? I'm like, well, you saw the trick I did before, but honestly, if I couldn't make $100 bills appear all the time, wouldn't be living in Jersey. I really, really would. Just to let you know. They said, can you do a card trick? And I said, yes, of course I can. So I want to end with a really cool card trick. Here we go. I'm going to bring up our list of people in front of me. I'm going to need someone's help in a moment here. Like I said, magicians do different things. They have different things they learn in magic, like rope tricks, coin tricks, money tricks, tricks of cards. Some magicians, and I thought this was fascinating, would learn how to pickpocket people. Some magicians, their entire act. No, wait. When I mean pickpocketing, I refer to theatrical pickpocketing. That's when they would sneak things out of people's pockets, and at the end of the show, they would give them back. Because if you don't, I think that's a felony. Pretty sure it's prison time. Anyways, so I actually learned a little bit of pickpocketing for magical purposes, but I never was really overly comfortable with it. I guess taking stuff from people, I give it back, I always felt a little guilty. So what I did is I came up with a card trick that uses some of these pickpocketing principles. And I'm going to do is I'm going to do it for you guys right now. A little deck of cards here. So what I'm going to need is for somebody just to name a card. Any card out of the 50. Well, you know what? This is a brand new deck, so I got both jokers. 54 cards. Your pick. Now, who has not helped out yet so far? Let me see if I can pick somebody here who looks like they might want to help. I see Suzanne Flashenberg. Am I right? Hi. I'm going to unmute you for a second, Suzanne. See what I did there. Suzanne, can you hear me? Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Suzanne. Suzanne,
Hi.
do me a favor, please. Out of 52 cards, 54, just choose one out loud.
Should I say it?
Yes, out loud. Because if you don't say it out loud, it's in loud, and I can't hear that.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. That's a great pick. So let's go through the deck, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the Queen of Hearts. It's a brand new deck. I should have. Yeah, there we go. Queen of Hearts. Now, like I said, I'm going to do a little pickpocketing with this. What I need to do is take these guys here. So put these all back in the box, except yours. Well, actually, I am going to put. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm sorry. Hold on. What I want to do. Whoops. Hold on. I don't want to lose your card. Hello. What I want to do is I want to get a pen and some stickers. And Suzanne, I'm going to write your name on this card. All right. Watch carefully. Suzanne, that's spelled with a Sue, right?
Yep.
Oh, good.
S-A-N.
S-U, what? S-U-S-A-N?
S-U-S-A-N.
S-A-N. Perfect. Suzanne.
Very good. You froze.
Okay, we're having some technical difficulty. Please stand by. Maybe Lee can do it at the end of the show. Meanwhile, I wanted to show you a little something. Wouldn't it be great if we could go back in time when a penny really counted as something, and you could really do something with it. All right. Do we have Lee back yet? No, I guess not. Okay. So, our final performer is no stranger to virtual interactive magic. He's been performing for the past few weeks, and he looks familiar. Everybody says he looks so familiar. The reason is that he was featured at America's Got Talent. And for the entire season of America's Got Talent, that was season 9. They're on season 4,000 now, something like that. But for the entire season, they featured him on all their promotional ads. And he had Mel B stapling his head, which probably explains the haircut he has now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rogue.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Gary. Okay, I'd like to do a couple of psychological experiments with you with the mind, some mind games. And I'd like to get a volunteer. If you raise your hand if you'd like to volunteer. And if you're not volunteering, you can still play along, everybody actually that's watching. So if you want to volunteer, raise your hand. All right, we have Francesca, is it? Unmute you. Is it Francesca?
This is Jonathan.
Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
How are you, Jonathan?
I'm good.
Okay, so everybody play along. Whoever has a free hand, raise it up. Free hand, raise it up. We're going to play with everybody in the audience, but you know, we're going to play with Jonathan because you are talking to me right now. So Jonathan, you have 5 fingers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to play a game. We're going to call the thumb a finger for this game as well. So basically 5 fingers. Is that cool, Jonathan?
Yep.
Okay, in a moment, don't do it yet. You're going to bring your hand underneath the screen so I don't see it. But right now, hold it high. We're going to start on your pinky. Everybody, we're going to start on your pinky, okay? Pinky, the smallest finger. And then you're going to count 5 spaces. So basically, you go count, you know, however you want. So this is example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I land on my pointer finger, or you could do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I land on my ring finger. So whatever finger you land on, don't say anything. So right now, do you understand the instructions, Jonathan?
Yep.
Start on your pinky, and you're gonna count 5. Everybody too at home, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter. So do it right now. Go below your screen and count to 5 from your pinky, and don't count out loud, okay? Count to yourself, and you should land on a random finger. Let me know when you've done that, Jonathan.
I'm done.
Oh, wait, keep your hand below your table. All right, below the screen, and you're going to count to 5 and leave your other finger on that finger. Got it? Everybody got it? You got it, Jonathan?
Yep. Wait, so
You're on a different finger right now. You're not on the pinky, no? Don't show me. You're on a finger right now, right, Jonathan?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think you're on the pinky or the thumb. So fold your pinky and your thumb in. Fold the thumb and the pinky in. I think you're not on the, I don't think you're on the pinky or the thumb. Okay, you got it, Jonathan?
Yep.
So you should be on one of these fingers, either the first finger, the middle finger, or the ring finger. So right now, in a moment, you're gonna do it below the screen. You're gonna count 3 spaces. So you should land on a different finger. Count 3 spaces, okay? Let me know when you've done that, Jonathan.
done.
You counted 3 spaces?
Yep.
And you're on a different finger right now, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're on the first finger. I don't think. So fold it in. So you have the middle finger and your ring finger up. Got it?
Yep.
Jonathan?
Yep.
Are you with me?
Yep.
This is the last step. I want you to move 1 space. Move to 1 finger, just 1. Got it, Jonathan? Don't say it. Everybody at home, you got a finger? Jonathan?
Yep.
Are you on a random finger?
Yes.
I have a prediction. Hold on. Don't show me. You can show me now. What finger are you on? What finger is that?
Middle.
The middle. That's weird, actually. Everybody at home, hold out your fingers. Hold up your fingers, everybody at home. Everybody, hold up your fingers. What finger are you on? I have your prediction. I'm on I have a ring finger up. It's my
No.
No. It's not going to work with everybody at home, obviously. Raise your hand if you have your ring finger. Raise your hand if you have a ring finger up. That is crazy. Let's go for majority. This is my prediction. No, seriously. I really have my prediction. Ring finger. I am so sorry, Jonathan, it didn't work on you, but like I said, it can't work on everybody. This is virtual. All right.
Slav
All
is
right,
interested in
something a little bit different. If you have a calculator or a phone with a calculator you're not using for the Zoom, raise your hand. I'm going to use somebody else from the audience. I do need a calculator. Raise your
Slav.
hand.
Slav might be interested. I think he has a calculator.
Yes, Slav, awesome. Slav? He left the building.
And to go get his calculator, but
Okay,
can you explain what you need?
absolutely. I just need a calculator. That's all I need.
I think there's somebody else. SFOTIA.
SF. Ooh, I don't see that person actually. Hi. I can't hear them.
Oh, we have a calculator, yes.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
What's your name?
Lena.
Lena.
Lena. Lena, how are you?
Good.
Actually, can you give it to mommy if you don't mind? The calculator. Thanks. And what's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, how are you, Stephanie?
Good, thank you.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes, I want to say that you actually did a party at my little one's birthday last year.
Awesome.
And you were
Small
great.
world. Thank you. Yeah, this virtual stuff got me going crazy. But anyway, Stephanie.
Yes.
You got your calculator on you?
Yes. On the phone.
Do you believe in psychological influence?
Sure.
You do, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do right now, I want you to make a really large number. At least, I want about 9 numbers in the millions, okay, Stephanie? Okay. So you know what I want you to do? Take out your calculator, but have the calculator below the screen.
Okay.
So I don't see anything. I want you to type 1.
The number 1?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Times. 2.
Okay.
Times.
Okay.
3. Times. 4.
Okay.
Times 5.
Okay.
Times.
Yes.
6.
Okay.
Times 7. Times 8.
Okay.
Times 9.
Okay.
Equals.
Right.
Is that a pretty large number?
It's pretty large.
But you know what? You might say, you know what? I know that number because, you know, I told you all those numbers. So you know what? Times it again right now.
Okay.
And type in any 3-digit number that you want. Don't say it, okay? 3 digits. Okay, got it?
Should I hit equals?
Please.
Okay.
Don't say the number. Is it at least a 9-digit number?
Yes.
It's 9 digits?
Yes.
Stephanie, be honest. Is there any way for me to know what that number is?
No.
Impossible, right?
Right.
What I want you to do right now is I want you to picture those 9 numbers as individual numbers.
Okay.
And I want you to think of one of them. Don't say it. Think of one of them. In the whole number, think of one single digit.
One digit or one group of 3, you're saying?
No. Just one out of the 9. Got it? But don't pick a 0. That's not really a number to me. Pick a solid number.
Okay.
Got it? Now, what you're going to do right now is you're going to read out the numbers starting from the left. very slowly, but skip over the number that you're thinking of. You got me, Stephanie?
Okay.
So starting from the left, read out each number very slow, but do not say your number. Skip over it.
Okay.
My job is to try to decipher in your voice what number you are thinking of. Got it, Stephanie?
Don't say which one I'm skipping, right, girls? Okay.
Don't say it. Say it very slow because I have to decipher the numbers. Go ahead.
2,
Okay.
0,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Okay.
9,
Mhm.
8,
I'm sorry?
8,
Okay.
4,
Okay.
0,
Mm-hmm.
0.
Stephanie,
Mm-hmm.
look at me.
Mhm.
I think it's a single digit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I feel it's an odd number. No, wait. It's an odd number. And I think you love this number, actually. You like it. You do like it, yes, Stephanie?
I like it. It's not my favorite number, but I like it.
No, you do like it because I like it. Because I like to be the first in everything. Number one?
It is the number one.
Thank you, Stephanie. All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do one more for you guys. I need a volunteer. Somebody with anything, like a dollar bill or a coin or a toy that can fit in their hand. And then I want the whole audience to play along. So,
Slav has been trying to volunteer.
oh, sorry. Yeah, Slav. Where are you, Slav? Hey, Slav.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm
You
good. Yeah.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have anything in your room that you could hold in your hand? That I can't
Yeah.
So for me, I have a bill. I have a $20 bill. You can crush it up and hide it in your hand.
Mhm.
Got it? It has to fit in your hand. Let me know when you have that, okay, Slav?
I don't know what just happened. It just kicked me out.
No, Slav, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have an object you can hide in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
It's a Lego.
Lego's cool. Just don't step on them. Okay, Slav, I'm gonna try to influence you in some way right now by showing you a number. Can you read
Okay.
the number on there? On the read it out loud.
7, 4.
Don't
Wait.
mind my handwriting.
Wait. Is that okay?
It's 9. Yeah.
7, 4, 1, 2, 1.
Okay, cool. Just remember that number, okay?
Okay.
Now, I want you to hold the Lego in either hand, below the screen, so I can't see it. Hold it in either hand.
Okay.
Okay? Don't tell me which hand it's in, okay? Everybody at home, hold your object in one of the hands, okay? I have mine in my right hand, but do it below the screen, all right? You got it, Slav?
Yeah.
And in a moment, I'm going to actually ask you to think of a number, any number you want. Let's say it's 10. So if you think of 10, you switch it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got it? So the higher the number, the longer you would take. But make sure you count very slowly to yourself and make sure it's not obvious because I'm not going to be able to see this, okay? So right now, think of a number, any number you want. Remember, the larger the number, the longer you take, and switch it that many times. Let me know when you're done, Slav. Okay? Don't count out loud. And don't move your shoulders. Don't give anything away. Everybody at home, do the same thing with any object you have, okay?
I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
So the Lego is in one of the hands, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now, I want you to think of a name of somebody that means something to you. It could be your friend, it could be your parents, any name you want. Let me know you have a name.
Okay, I have it.
Okay, let's say the name was Bob.
Uh-huh.
If I have it in my right hand, I switch it for each letter. So B-O-B. So spell out the name of the person and switch that many times without me knowing. Everybody at home, do the same thing with your person that you love. Let me know when you're done, Slav.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, now, is there any way for me to know which hand it's in right now?
No.
Impossible. So now, we're just going to do something a little bit easier. So if it's in your left hand, you spell left.
Okay.
If it's in your right hand right now, you spell right. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Do that right now. Everybody at home, if it's in your left hand, spell left. If in your right hand, spell right.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
And you know what? Everybody at home, Slav, switch it one more time from hand to hand. So there's no way for you to know where it's at.
Okay.
Okay. It's in one of your hands right now, right, Slav?
Yeah.
And there's no way. This is impossible, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Remember what I said from the beginning that things could actually influence you?
Yeah.
Remember that number? 749121? Right, Slav?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. For the first time, which hand do you have it in?
Left.
What?
Left.
It's in your left hand. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm messing up today big time. It's kind of crazy. Who has the object in their right hand? Raise your hand. Okay, here we go. It's kind of crazy because I influenced you, Slav, to pick right. Look, if I turn the bill over, it spells right. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I know, but you didn't get influenced. It's cool.
Yeah.
That means you're your own man and you're crazy intelligent. But it worked on most of the audience. I saw most of the hands raising. If you got it, thank you very much. That you guys are awesome. If you didn't get it, you guys are above me, I guess. So that's my show for this afternoon. Thanks for tuning in, and let's give it back to Gary Dreyfus.
Hey, let's hear it for Bro. Oh, that was great. Okay. Did you all have a good time? Did you all have a good time? That's great. Good. Because next week we do it all over again. Now, I want to tell everybody that now we have the capability of doing private virtual shows. So if you're interested in hiring a group or an individual magician, go over to omarillusion.nyc. It's in the chat area. So I want you to be able to, if you have a corporate organization or you have a private organization, Sweet 16, graduation, you can now hire one or a group of performers. Go to omarillusion.nyc. Also, if you'd like to, because all of this does take time, effort, and money, and if you'd like to donate to the Virtual Interactive Magic Group, again, you can also do that at omarillusion.nyc. It's not required. It is not something that we are asked, but if you feel that you'd like to donate a gratuity to the Virtual Interactive Magic Group, you can do that at omarillusion.nyc. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a wonderful audience. And it's so great to see so many of you becoming friends after all this time. We hope to see you back again next week. Stay healthy, stay safe. May your week be magical. So long, ladies and gentlemen.